When Little People Big World stars Matt Roloff and then wife Amy announced their shocking split in June 2015 after 27 years of marriage, many fans wondered when the exes would start dating other people. That question was answered in March 2017 when news broke that Matt and one of his longtime employees, Caryn Chandler, were in a relationship. The revelation came as a surprise to fans, mainly because Chandler had previously been close to both Amy and Matt. Not to mention, the timing of the relationship came across as a bit suspect. A lot of people wondered if the two had gotten together prior to the divorce, a hunch that has negatively coloured fans' opinions of both Matt and Caryn. Making matters even more difficult for Chandler is that the press caught wind of her rocky past in the months since she and Matt got together. But is all of the criticism towards Chandler warranted? Here's the truth about Matt Roloff's girlfriend. Trying to keep it professional. Little People Big World fans already know that Chandler worked at Matt and Amy's farm as a manager. Matt said on an episode of the show in 2018, "Caryn is instrumental in running pumpkin season. She's run it for 10 years. She tries to get Amy as involved as she can. There was awkwardness a little bit, but we're all kind of finding our way." But as it turns out, however, Chandler might not be working for Roloff Farms anymore. A family insider told Radar Online in May 2018 that Chandler is no longer working at the business in any capacity. Tensions with Amy. There's no dancing around the fact that working with your ex's new flame can be really awkward. And no one knows this better than Chandler, who was forced to work alongside Amy after she got together with Matt. But those bad feelings are 100% mutual. Amy said in a 2018 episode featuring Audrey's baby shower, "It's hard for me to say, yeah, go ahead and invite Caryn, because it is someone I've known for a long time. Matt's worked with her for many, many years, and that will always hurt to some degree. But it's something that I will have to be an adult about. It doesn't mean I have to embrace it and accept it personally." As for Chandler, she's expressed frustration to Matt that Amy has the power to dictate their relationship, saying,
"I don't want to make a decision in our relationship based on what Amy might do in the future. I want to make our own decisions."
No reality TV for her kids. Chandler's divorce from her husband of about 20 years, Joseph, was difficult. Joseph even went to court in September 2012 to ensure that the ex's then teenage children, Brittany and Connor, never appeared on Little People Big World. Obviously, this must have been tedious for Chandler, considering she worked at the same place where the show was filmed. A judge stated in court documents obtained by Radar Online, "Neither party will allow the children to be filmed for television without the consent of the other party." It's clear Joseph wanted his kids to have zero ties to Roloff Farms, and he might have good reason for it. Cheating rumours. You can't discuss Roloff and Chandler's relationship without addressing the rumour that the two cheated on their former spouses. Although it's never been confirmed outright, there is evidence out there that fuels this piece of gossip. There's the fact that Chandler's ex, Joseph, went to great lengths to have his kids kept away from Matt as well as Roloff Farms 5 years before the controversial romance. And there's the fact that Amy was devastated to learn about the pair's relationship. Amy said before the show's 17th season,
"Caryn has been Matt's personal assistant. Now that they're dating, of course that's hurtful."
And it's clear that time hasn't healed Amy's wounds. She admitted on the show in 2018, "I'd rather minimize the personal interaction with Chandler and Matt. It's not healthy for me." Family drama. One of the more upsetting rumours about Chandler is that her adult son Connor has struggled with drug addiction. The claim came to light in January 2018 after Radar Online obtained an Instagram that Chandler's daughter Brittany supposedly wrote in 2017. She posted, "Tonight and most nights I fall asleep wondering where my brother is, if he's safe and what tomorrow will bring. The heavy misuse of prescription drugs and opportunity to deal has turned my brother into someone I hardly even recognize anymore. I struggle to understand what this epidemic has become and why it has to be this way." Brittany also revealed that Connor, who was supposedly homeless in Portland, Oregon at one point, cycles through stages of sobriety and addiction. As for Chandler, she hasn't addressed Brittany's claims. Matt's got her back. Unfortunately, Chandler has been attacked on social media throughout the years. Every time Roloff shares a photo of his lady, users flood the comments section with negative remarks. But the good news is that Matt has no problem defending his woman. He wrote in March 2018, "Yesterday I posted a photo that included my wonderful girlfriend Caryn. You all sent us so many wonderful, kind, warm comments. A few minor exceptions, lol. But that's okay. As long as you don't use four-letter words and or vulgar, hateful speak, I try and let various opinions go. Thank you for being so supportive and loving to me, my family, and Caryn. Matt also denied that Chandler is responsible for any discord in the Roloff family, writing on Facebook, "Fake news is alive and well. How sad. The Roloff family just keeps hanging closer and closer together despite these broken, misleading headlines. All working together to surprise you all at how an American family can function together despite a few minor differences." Getting friendly with Matt's kids. Although Amy and Chandler have their issues, Matt's kids are happy to have their dad's girlfriend in their lives. From intimate family gatherings to dates out on the town, Chandler is frequently pictured with Matt's brood. Chandler's ease with the Roloff kids might have to do with the fact that she let things unfold organically. She shared on the show, "I'm certainly not going to push myself on anyone, so I think letting everything happen really naturally is really important. The only problem with this situation? Amy doesn't know how to handle Chandler's presence in her kids' lives." Amy said about running into Chandler at her daughter-in-law's gender reveal party in January 2017, "Seeing Caryn here threw me for a loop more than I would have liked. I think coming here to this particular event is an intimate family thing. It just throws a whole different dynamic to my life here on the farm." Trouble in paradise? New relationships can hit a speed bump from time to time, and it looks like Chandler and Matt's is no exception. Following a long and happy honeymoon stage, the couple appeared to break up in May 2018. Some eagle-eyed fans noticed that Matt supposedly stopped following Chandler on Instagram, but Matt's own family members didn't unfollow her on the gram. Either Matt's Instagram snub was a misunderstanding or the two did part ways. If the latter is true, it's likely Matt took the split hard. Matt said on the show in 2018, "I really like and appreciate the fact that she wants to spend personal time with me. It really warms my heart. Amy and I had some compatibility when the kids were born, but looking back after the kids were gone, we realized we don't really have a lot in common." On May 27, 2018, Matt shared a photo proving he and Chandler aren't completely done with each other just yet. Pegged as a gold digger. One of the consistent rumors about Chandler is that she's after Roloff's money. Although it's not exactly clear why people think Chandler is all about Matt's reality TV cash, there's a good chance it has something to do with the fact that she was once employed by Roloff Farms and privy to the inside scoop on the family's finances. So did Chandler seize her chance for fame and money when Matt split from Amy? Either way, it's clear fans think there's something off about Chandler's intentions. One fan commented in 2018, "She is only a gold digger, you need to wake Matt, can't stomach Caryn." Another wrote on Facebook, same old, older man and younger woman, it's always for the money, when will these men wise up? This one thing will last forever. In October 2017, a very observant fan who visited Roloff Farms noticed that Matt's girlfriend got a new tattoo on her ankle. The tattoo, according to Radar Online, is an R placed above the word really. Although it's not clear what the tattoo of the word really means, lots of people think the R is for Roloff. If Chandler did get the R to pay tribute to Matt, some might argue that it was a little fast, since the two had only been together for 7 months at the time. But then again, it's also possible Chandler knew Matt was the one fairly quickly. Only time will tell if Matt ends up getting his own tat for Chandler. Thanks for watching. Click the Nicki Swift icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out this other cool stuff we know you'll love too.